Consultant umwe wa mbeca na ukuria wa nthi ni arutite mbuku ikuregana na mauntu ma ungumania akiugaga utwikite ta murimo nthi ya Kenya uria ukugiriria uthiei wa mbere. Geoffrey Njoe uria aciariritwe Embu no ekaraga Canada augite nthi cia Afrika ni batirie kurua na ungumania kenda gukuria nthi ino. Geoffrey Njoe niendetie mbuku yawe White Men in Black Skin muno. Andikire mbuku ino miaka 5 nthiru kuonereria na kuthomithia antu umuhimu wa gukuria nthi na njira iria ibatie kenda gutigana na ungumania. Njoe riu ni akwandika mbuku yawe ya kaire tayo Corruption Stings.
This is my new novel, White Men in Black Skin. My name is G.K. Njue. This book is just work of fiction, is imagination. So the book is in 5 parts. Part 1 is about the origins of black people. Part 2 is about slave trade. Part 3 is about colonialism. And part 4 is after colonialism, Africa was plagued by dictatorships. And then part 5 is what is happening today. Africa is enveloped in rampant corruption, that is theft of public resources. This book is about the ills or the rot in Africa. The title of this book is White Men in Black Skin. The meaning of this title is that the people who are left, who are handed over power by colonialists, just behave like the white colonialists, although they are black. In my life, I have worked as a librarian, as a banker, as a business consultant, a researcher, and currently as an author. I have written this novel after traveling in most parts of the world, and I have noticed that Africa is the richest continent on earth, but yet has the poorest people on earth. So I was curious to know why Africa is so poor and yet so rich in resources. African people, black people all over the world seem to be the poorest. So I've been trying to find out why. So this novel, which is work of imagination, is trying to answer the questions: why are black people so poor? Now, this novel is in 5 parts. Part 1 tries to imagine the origins of black people, and part 2 talks about slave trade. Part 3 talks about colonialism, and part 4 talks about those who are handed over power by the colonialists. Those mostly were black dictators. Part 5 talks of the new phenomena in Africa, which is looting of the African resources by the black people. These resources are always stolen by black people and stacked away in foreign countries where they just help to develop those foreign countries to the disadvantage of Africa and the African people. The introduction of this book reads like this. For God so loved black people that he gave them paradise in Africa, which they turned into hell. Then I noticed less than 1% of Africans illegally own and control the entire wealth of Africa, while more than 99% of black Africans live in deplorable squalor, cannibalizing one another. So, this is the introduction of this book, and then I say this is all what happened and happening. So, that is all about this book, and the conclusion of the book, I've tried to sort of suggest the solution to Africa's problems can only be solved by foreign intervention. And I've just thought an organization like the UN, United Nations, is the one which can intervene to help Africa, because Africa is sinking in the filth of corruption. Corruption meaning theft of public resources by those who have been sort of entrusted with power, but in essence, these are the people who are handed over power by the colonialists. So, I've suggested that the UN can intervene to sort of come and manage the African resources so that everybody in Africa can benefit by the distribution, fair distribution of wealth through merit, not through other considerations. Wealth distribution should be on merit. If you work hard, you are rewarded. So, my suggestion, which is the conclusion of this book, is for the United Nations to come in and manage the resources of Africa for the benefit of black people. This book is suitable for all readers. Anybody who is able to read will understand this book because I've used very simple language, straightforward. The book is humorous according to those people who have read it, and it is also very educational because although it is fiction, it is based on a lot of research, having traveled in most parts of the world and having interacted with people from all over the world. The characters in this book, they are just imaginary characters. The names are also fictional. They are just the work of imagination. These are not real people. These are just, imaginary characters, and the whole book is just the work of fiction on banking and on economics. This is my first book. For those who have read it, they say it's very educational because it's touching on everything. Now I'm going to do another book purposely on economic development. Yes, currently I'm marketing this book in Kenya, and this book is now available in Textbook Center, Savannah's Bookshop, Prestige Bookshop, and African Book Hub in Nairobi. It's also available in Embu, in Catholic bookshops, and in mini budgets in Runyenjes and in Karatina. The book is also available on Amazon.com. So for those who would like to read it online, they can access it through.
Kiripotera Mugwe TV, Ngetwa Muthoni wa Micheni.